What is up, Hollywood stars? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided to create this beautiful, I don't even know what to call this, but I feel like the lips speak for themselves. So I'll definitely have to come up with something clever. So I'm thinking like, let's see. Maybe like summer vamped up makeup. That sounds cool. I don't know, but we'll see what I call it. But if you want to know what products I used today and how to achieve this look, then just keep watching. And as always, don't forget to shine bright because it's slow Hollywood time. Okay, you guys, so to start off, we're gonna go ahead and start with our foundation. But first, I did already prime my face. So for primer, I did use this one. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I used that all over the face. And for foundation, we're gonna be using this one, which is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. So I'm just gonna add this all over the skin. So I really want this to be like a pink summertime look, so we'll see how this turns out. I don't want to add too much foundation, but again, we each have our own preference and our own like definition of how too much is too much. So feel free to add as much as you like. I'm just gonna do like a medium coverage, I guess, just because it is so hot here. It's like over 100 degrees. It's insane. Okay, and then for concealer, I'm actually going to throw on something that I haven't used in quite a while. So this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like separated in the tube, or maybe it just doesn't have a lot of product left. But we're just going to be using this today. I really like the consistency of this concealer. The only thing is that I feel like it's not as brightening as my Tarte Shape Tape, but honestly I think that's probably just because I got like a dark shade. In camera it probably looks light, but in person it definitely looks a little bit more yellow than bright. So this concealer is pretty nice. I would say it's more of a medium coverage, or maybe like sheer to medium. You definitely have to build it up to get full coverage. But it's a nice consistency, it's lightweight. I feel like it's a good summertime concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and bake under my eyes a little bit and just use my little sponge here. For the rest of my skin, I'm going to go ahead and use my Studio Fix by MAC. This is in the shade NC25. I'm almost done with it, so I just want to like use it up. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of dust this all over. And I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer to bronze up / contour. By the way, the brush that I like to use is the Morphe R4 brush. This one is so good. I love like how fluffy it is, but it's also nice and angled, so you can reach all the hard places. So it just kind of fits right here into your cheekbone, which is really, really nice. And it's really inexpensive too. For blush, I'm going to be using this Sigma one. I used this in my last video and I really, really like it. This is the Core de Rosa color. It's so, so pretty. It's like a really pretty peach shade. And we're just going to be applying this all over. Okay, so for highlight, I'm also diving into something that I haven't used in quite a while, which is this Huda Beauty Summer Highlighter Palette. This is like so pretty. I don't know why I haven't used it, but I really like it. It has like 4 different shades. And then this one right here is more of like a cream. These still feel really creamy, but this is definitely a cream. So this is what we're going to be using today. I'm going to use my Sigma brush. This one I can't remember. Oh, here it is. I think it's F35 tapered highlighter brush. It's amazing. Sorry I keep looking over here. I just feel like I'm not in focus. But I'm going to go ahead and start off with this Copacabana shade, which is that pink shade. And we're gonna be applying this to our cheekbones. And I'm gonna go a little bit lower than usual to kind of touch on that blush. Ooh, so pretty. A little bit on the nose since we are going for that summery pink look. And then we're gonna bump it up a notch and go into this Malibu shade. It's more of a peachy shade. And we're just gonna put this right on top of that pink shade. So it just kind of intensifies your highlight a little bit more. Oh, that looks so stunning. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids using my Painterly Paint Pot. This is by MAC. And I'm just gonna do like a nice thin layer from the lid up to the brow bone. So this will definitely ensure that your eyeshadow lasts all day. Make sure it doesn't crease. Make sure the colors look nice and vibrant. So if you don't use eyeshadow primer, definitely invest in one because it will be your best friend. Especially if you're like a little bit more on the oilier side, combo, you know. Sometimes if you're a little dry, you might not need it. But I would say just try it out and see how you like it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna do my brows off camera and I will be right back. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and I did my brows off camera. So now for my favorite part of my whole makeup routine, it has to definitely be eyeshadow. I just love like working the brush and blending and using so many colors. It's just like so therapeutic and so enjoyable. I love seeing the finished product. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. So this palette I haven't used in quite a bit, I would say. So I figured if we're already using a bunch of her products, you know, the powder, the highlighter palette, let's just stick with her products. So let's go ahead and use this baby. This is such a pretty palette. It's very warm, very summerish, love it. So I'm gonna dig into this Eden shade first. It's a very pretty peachy shade and I'm using a MAC 224 brush. So I'm just gonna be applying this all over the crease. This is such a beautiful shade. I don't even know what to call this anymore because I love how this shade is looking right now. So maybe just like summer look or peachy summer, something along those lines. Okay, so I'm gonna just apply this to the other side and I'm just working the product in circular motions. Next, I'm gonna go into this Blazing shade, which is a deeper orange tone. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm just gonna concentrate this color in the outer crease. Just so we can kind of deepen it up a little bit. And while I'm at it, I'm also gonna start to sort of drag out these shades so they go a little bit more towards my temple. I think I want to stick with this Angelic shade, which is like this pink shimmery shade, and I'm actually going to use my fingers for that just so it can give me the best, oh yes, the best color payoff. That's beautiful. So this is just like a light layer, so I'm going in with Angelic. Okay, so I went ahead and I added the Angelic shade all over the lid, and then I'm going to actually add a little bit of this, I think it's called Nefertiti shade, and I'm just going to add this right into the center, just for a little bit more light. So I do want to deepen up the crease a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Amber shade, which is this deeper like burnt orange brown color. So taking a little bit of amber and just gonna apply it to the outer corners. So it could just be a little bit deeper. I'm gonna take my pencil brush and go into Angelic, and I'm just gonna apply this to the inner corners. And remember, I like to kind of drag it up a little bit just to connect everything. This is such a pretty shade. And I'm also going to add a little bit down here in the first half of the lower lash line. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, so after we put a little bit of the angelic on the lower lash line, then I went ahead and I took my fluffier pointer brush and I went in with Amber, which is that shade that we used for up here, and I just smoked it down in the lower lash line but in the outer half. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that shade and connect it down here. And then I kind of want to connect it to this outer corner so that everything flows. Perfect. Okay, and before we keep moving on with the eyeshadow, I do want to add a little something to the waterline. So I'm going to take my Pixie pencil. So this is what it looks like. It's just in the shade Nude and it's by Pixie. So this just really helps to kind of brighten up the eye. Okay, so now I'm actually going to move on back into the highlighter palette, and I'm going to go back into that Copacabana shade, which is that pink shade, taking my highlighting brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just pop this up here, like really close to the eyeshadow. Perfect. And then with my fluffy brush, this is the Morphe 411 brush. I'm actually gonna go ahead and dig into this Mykonos shade, and I'm basically just smoking out the lower lash line even more because I wanted to have that purple hue to it and really look super, super beautiful. So it just kind of softens up the whole look. I honestly really like this. I'm so glad I did this. So you can kind of see how it's looking. So, so pretty. I love it. So I'm basically just using back and forth motions and also a couple of circular motions just to really diffuse that color down here. And then I also want to bring it up a little bit up here towards the outer corner, just so everything flows. Oh my god, I love this look. It looks so good. Bomb.com. Look how cute this looks. This looks almost like a festival look. So if you're going to any festival, come back to this video because I think it's gonna look really good. Okay, so go ahead and clean off that brush, and now I'm gonna go into this Malibu shade, which is that, like, I think it's like a gold peachy shade, and I'm just gonna pop it up here to the brow bone just so that there's something there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara, and I'm also gonna add some lashes. The lashes I'm using, I used these in my other video. These are by Space Face Lashes, and these are in the style Venus. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on, put mascara, and I will be right back. Alright you guys, so this is how it's starting to look with the lashes on, and I also added mascara to my lower lashes. I don't know why, but this eyelash was just not cooperating with me today, so it looks a little bit like wonky, but it's fine because I've started to think now that lashes are also sisters, not twins, because I can literally never have my lashes looking the same, which I'm okay with now. So for the lips, we're gonna be using this Morphe pencil. This is in the shade Heckle, which is basically like a dark purple shade. Okay, and then today we are diving into a very, very old lipstick of mine, which I'm like, is it even safe to put it on my lips? But I mean, it doesn't smell bad or anything. So it's actually the Lime Crime lipstick. So it's honestly so cute because I think this is why I haven't thrown it away, because the packaging is just so cute, like this holographic unicorn and then the Lime Crime symbol, and this is in the color Airborne Unicorn. This is one of the first like higher end lipsticks that I bought like back in the day, so it kind of holds a special place in my heart, and it doesn't smell bad, so I'm just gonna pop it on. So I'm gonna apply this in the center. Ooh, it's such a unique color. So this is what it's looking like. It looks so good. I love it. It honestly looks so good with the purple smoke down in the lower lashes. I love it. And then I'm also gonna add a little bit of like glitter, if you will. So this is also by Lime Crime, and this is their Diamond Crusher. So this is what it looks like, so glittery. And then this is in the shade Black Unicorn. This actually came in a little pack of 3. I think I got these at Nordstrom Rack for maybe like 10 to 15 bucks for 3, so that was pretty good. So I'm gonna be applying this, I guess, all over. Ooh, so cool. Okay, so now for the finishing touch, we're just gonna add a little bit of our Fix Plus. Oh, was that not even spraying? Just to set everything in. This is totally like a super unique like festival look, not gonna lie, but definitely feel free to wear this like anywhere, or if you just want to experiment with like new lip stuff or like really smoked out bottom lash line, then go ahead and do it because it's so fun and it's honestly such a stress reliever to do something that you love, you know, while you're going through like a hard time or anything like that. So just get out and do it. So with that being said, you guys, that concludes this video. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below so you can be part of this Hollywood star family. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.